I've seen so many AI agencies fail because of one thing, because they built their entire agency on one-time projects and custom work that they have to fulfill for every single client. Literally every single fulfillment, every single service that they offer is completely custom, and it doesn't allow for them to actually scale and, more importantly, have recurring revenue. They sell a chatbot here, a web chat widget here, a website, an automation there. Like, every client is different. Every setup is custom, and pretty soon, like, delivering results for clients becomes absolutely impossible and feels like hell. And the worst part is that most people don't even realize this is a problem until they're already stuck in the middle of it. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how I deliver results to make clients worth $3,000 a month recurring without doing custom work. Just copy and pasting, like literally a repeatable, scalable system that you can use for every single client so you don't burn out. This isn't theory, okay? This is the actual backend system that I use for all of my clients. Like, you can literally just copy me. So if you've ever wondered how these agencies fulfill clients long term, how they avoid custom work like mine, and how they keep clients paying high retainers every single month without reinventing anything, this video will clear that up for you. So if you're new here, my name's Owen Rensland. If you can look me up on YouTube and look back at my old history, basically. I dropped out at around 18, but more importantly, I started when I was 17. You can see down here when I was making no money. You can even watch my first ever client that I closed for my agency, my first onboarding meeting about 2 years ago, how I basically went through and learned and did everything all the way to dropping out of school in this video, going to Greece and Dubai, making 30K a month, traveling all over the world. And then on my new channel, you can even see me, you know, going to Spain, living in crazy places, going to New York, like all this random shit, all because I decided to make this one shift and start this business. But this has only been possible because I have clients paying me every single month. All of these videos that I make now are for that 17-year-old version of myself that knew absolutely nothing. And when I was 17 and 18, like, I honestly was scared of selling something that I didn't fully understand. Like, I didn't know like how I was going to fulfill for this. So hopefully this video is helpful. And by the end of it, you should understand everything that I do to make clients worth around $3,000 to $4,000 a month recurring, and more importantly, how you can copy it without custom work. So in this video, we're going to go over the problem with the typical AI agency model, how I charge 2 to 3K a month without custom projects, and then my exact delivery process from start to finish. So the first thing I want to help you understand is the problem with the typical AI agency model. Now, if we quickly just go ahead and, take some time to understand what this actually means, an agency is just simply a service that you sell online, right? And AI there's a lot of leverage, right? That is a very, very good field to go into, especially how fast it's developing, right? But I want to tell you like the problem with this model with what most people are offering. Most people are kind of offering one-time automations, right? They're getting developers, building out one-time automations and getting experts to basically grow businesses. Or maybe they're doing one-time websites, they're coding websites and implementing AI services within that. Or maybe they're doing, one-time web chat widgets, or one of the following, right? This is the typical AI agency model, right? You provide a service and use AI to help you fulfill for it. But the problem with this is that these are all one-time. Right? If you want a healthy business, and the reason why I've been able to travel, and the reason why I've been able to make so much, like multiple six figures online, is not because of automations, website, and chat widgets. Like, yes, these are attributing factors, but what you really need is recurring revenue. And more importantly, out of something that isn't one-time custom projects. That is the issue with all of these different ways, right? Of all these different offerings and fulfillment methods, is that like, they aren't recurring. These methods are one-time packages. And it's like, yes, selling one-time packages works, right? It works. Lots of people do it, and you can make a lot of money. But the way I do things, I'm able to charge anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 every single month, just because I solve a more painful problem, utilize AI in a smarter way, and make myself and my business sticky. And I'll explain what that means soon. But this is what you need to do. If you want any chance at success, you need recurring revenue. Okay, I can't tell you how stressful it is, because I see so many people that reach out to me and says like, "Owen, I want to figure out what the hell you're doing, because like, how do you make clients worth this much? I spent literally 30 days on an entire project for a customer, and then I'm back at square one again." That is the issue with this model. Okay, and I want to explain to you a better model. Okay, a model that you are able to make that much more off and really, really, really have recurring revenue from every single customer. And that allows you to actually scale. Because if you think about it, right, if you can have 2 to 4K a month from each client, How much clients does it take for you to make 6 figures a year? It takes around 4 to 5 clients. Okay, literally 4 to 5 customers. That's all you have to do to hit 6 figures a year. Okay, and that is the power of what you can do, because the AI agency model, like, this is a very blanket term. Agency, it just means selling a service online, and AI is AI, right? It's like everything. So the thing is I recommend tackling more of a challenging problem. If we think about the fundamentals of what a business is, a business, obviously the reason why a business exists is to provide value, right? And they provide value, which basically means you're alleviating pain. So that's literally all value means. It's just alleviating pain. Now, alleviating pain is done, alleviating pain, something like that. Yeah, alleviating pain. Now, that is done by solving a problem. So basically, all you are, if you're a business or looking to be a business owner, all you have to do is solve a problem. Okay, it's literally that simple. Now, these solve problems, right? And that's why you can make a successful business out of these. Not having a website is a problem. You're missing out on lots of customers. Not having a web chat widget is, that's solving a problem of customers that need immediate attention. Automations, that is a problem because a lot of people are doing manual things. Now, what if we could tackle all of these problems in one solution? Okay? Then why wouldn't we be able to charge thousands of dollars a month if we're providing that much value? You don't want to charge based on your competitors and commoditize yourself. Like, you want to charge for the value you're providing. Like, for example, let's say we had the most insanely valuable business of all time. Like, let's do Alex Hormozy's example with gym launch. He used to literally fly out to a gym and basically run paid ads for them and do all of their acquisition and basically grow their gym by like 150 members in a couple of weeks. Because he had the skill set to do so. Like, that is a huge, so much value, because you're like literally solving all of their problems. You're changing their entire business because he's alleviating that much pain. And it's like, that is why he was able to charge thousands of dollars. I'm not talking like a few thousand a month. I'm talking like $50,000 plus to one of these customers. And it's like, you can charge that much too if you find out how to alleviate that much pain and provide that much value. You just can. Like, if you make someone $200,000, why can't you charge $50,000? Now, I know I'm just talking in extremes here, so this isn't too applicable, but the point is that if you can have a solution that's easy to fulfill, that's copy and paste, that provides all of these things in one, why can't you charge this much? Like, you just can. And that's what I'm going to show you in today's video. So I'm going to quickly explain my model. Okay, we're going to call this Owen's model. Owen's AI agency. Now, the key to this is solving the most painful problem, obviously, that these guys have. And the most painful problem is not growing the business, is not having customers and not making money. Okay, like, being broke and being a business owner that doesn't get enough business, and we have to, literally pay for your guys. You have to make sure that you can support your guys and provide for them. Otherwise, they can't even support their own families. Like, that is painful. Not growing the business, not having customers, not having revenue, like, that is extremely painful. So why can't we take AI, utilize it in a way where we are able to actually grow these guys' business and then make them more money, right? That is by far the best one. Like, yes, all of these like do that, but not in a full stack. They just help, so you need a full system, a system where the input is basically the client. The process is basically your services, and the output is they're able to grow their business. That is what you need. Okay? It's extremely simple. You just need to understand what to actually do. So hopefully I can provide some clarity. So here's what I do. Okay? I take this at a full stack approach. Okay? Everyone talks about marketing agencies. Like, yes, this is a form of doing that. I want to basically combine marketing and AI to be this full stack service to get them this ideal outcome. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, these guys don't care about AI. Like, I'm sorry, they just don't. Like, no matter what type of business owner that you're targeting, nobody wakes up one day and is like, yes, I need AI so bad. Like, no, they don't say that. They need more customers because otherwise they are going to literally go out of business. So here's what I recommend you do. I recommend that you run ads on their behalf, okay? Run ads, kind of like a marketing agency. And then 2, use AI to basically convert those leads into customers. So AI conversion. And fuck, with a bonus, like we can honestly run these ads with AI. Like we can do pretty much all of the fulfillment with AI. So like basically we're running ads with AI, we're doing AI conversion, and in the meantime, we can offer things like this as upsells. We can have automations already built in the process, as well as a website for their conversion, and then even have a web chat on that website. Like we can provide all that stuff in this aspect of it. But the thing is that if we use a platform called GoHighLevel correctly, we can just copy and paste this for every client. There is no one-time projects. There's no custom work. It is a one-time solution for one specific type of customer. Because the truth is that like the idea behind this is like if you want 10K a month or like 20K a month, you need like 5 to 10 clients. Okay, if you look up like, for example, like what I do is I help roofers, right? And I'm like, how many roofers are in the US? 135,000. You need 5 out of 135,000 people to agree to go with your services. That's all you need. You don't have to do one-time projects every single month. Like this is all you need. And with that, you can have 20K a month. Okay, it's that simple. So 1, run ads. 2, build out AI conversion. So the best way that I've found to run ads for these guys or for every type of business owner that you're working with is meta ads. Meta ads are extremely valuable. They're extremely lucrative. And here's exactly how this process looks. I mean, this one roofing client of mine has had 670 leads, 700,000 impressions on their offer for their offering for their business, $35 cost per lead, and spent over $24,000 on ads. This is extremely, extremely lucrative. Knowing how to run ads, knowing how to market. Because not only this, like you get to learn how to market for your customer and your client by using their ad budget to do so. And doing so, like you learn how to market. You can run ads. Then you can grow your own business with ads too. And you have the full stack and you can scale extremely fast like I did. And then number 2 is using the AI conversion method. So let's go through with how to actually run these ads. Running ads is extremely easy. Okay, I'm literally just going to break down exactly how I do this. First thing you do is literally go to Meta on your client's behalf and basically go on their Facebook page, add yourself as a user, and simply just connect yourself to their ad account and create a new campaign. You can call it whatever you want. Basically, you want to set it at campaign budget with a daily budget, and then from there, create ad sets. Now, I recommend you do dynamic creative tests. Make sure it's on their page. Dynamic creative test basically means you can test multiple creatives in one singular ad. And then from here, Advantage plus audience, super simple. Just choose the actual location to where the business is. So this business is in this general area of the US. And basically, you just choose a simple radius, just like that. And basically, you make sure you have the minimum age set, and that you have the age range set, and that the genders, Advantage plus placements, and then it's all about just the creative. So to actually run these ads, the trick is like you can use AI to make the ads. Okay, you can go to Ideogram, just like this, and you can literally describe an ad that you want to see and make it just like so. Or you can go to a Google Veo 3 or like a Sora, basically, 3.1 here with Gemini, and you can create any kind of B-roll. Like you can create any kind of video ad. It's extremely, extremely easy to do. Like literally, like look at this. I mean, you can turn an image or turn a video into just a simple ad, and then from there, once you have some B-roll, you can use submagic.co. But I'm gonna tell you a secret. Like this ad right here has been my best performer for this client. Right? It's a super simple copy, just like this. We installed this roof for less than 40% of our competitors. So like it's this simple video, 502 likes. Like this is extremely easy to run ads. Like it is so easy. It has never been easier to run ads for these guys, especially with your knowledge of AI. So once you can run these ads just like this, you basically connect them over to a lead form. And now we want to talk about all of this stuff. This is the typical fulfillment models that's, resides within an AI agency. Automation, website, web chats, no code automations, all that good stuff. Now, if you get something called GoHighLevel, so literally look up GoHighLevel right here. Okay, it's a platform that you can get, and it's an all-in-one sales and marketing platform that is basically a CRM where you can run automations, websites, basically everything that you'd want to fulfill with an AI agency, as well as AI agents and chatbots and conversation AI bots. Like all of it can be done with this platform. So what we can do is we can link these ads to GoHighLevel. We can create sites to convert these leads that come from the ads with, landing pages and websites just like this one. The thing is with GoHighLevel is that like you have access to all of these crazy templates and funnels and everything. Like you can literally use AI to make one, or you can have just these crazy templates. You can provide websites to your clients. You can do everything that you need to do to basically alleviate their pain and solve their problems. In addition to that, though, you can have automations basically get sent just like this, where that if they become a new lead, like 640 of them have here, they will basically go through, wait messages, get sent emails from the company saying like there's new leads, all this stuff, as well as like emails saying thanks for your interest, showing your interest. Like you can provide all of this value, all of this SMS stuff. Like, did you see my message? Like you claimed our special offer. Let's get in touch with each other. And then you can even go to AI agents here and literally create a custom bot, a conversation AI agent that is extremely valuable, that literally just messages customers and books them into appointments for inspections. I mean, this client alone has gotten so many leads, and like they get contacted just like so, for new jobs. And it's extremely valuable and it's extremely lucrative, and it's an entire full service agency. That is the reason why I'm able to charge that much. It's because like not only do I use AI for conversion by using the AI conversation AI, chat bots, but also because I'm using, truthfully, I'm using AI to run these ads, but like more importantly, I'm running ads, I'm generating leads, I'm turning these leads into appointments and inspections for my client. And from there, I'm able to use the AI chatbot to turn these leads into actual inspections where these, business owners can actually just close. So just a simple overview of this actual process in its entirety is simply just running ads through Ads Manager or any kind of other ads. You can run Google ads too, using a platform similar to GoHighLevel to basically have automations, AI agents, websites. You can even add chat widgets to this website. So by like literally clicking chat widget and adding it to a website, like it's extremely simple. You can basically do all this stuff with no code. And this is the typical AI agency fulfillment, all stacked in one cohesive service where you're able to provide, running ads for your clients, but by getting them leads, you're able to turn those leads into inspections, have them go to those inspections and have them close jobs and make a bunch of money. This works for any niche. This works for any offering. And the reason why I'm able to charge thousands of dollars a month for these clients is not because of just some set retainer pricing model. It is all pay per performance. And what I mean by that is basically for every single lead that comes through, especially for this client, what I get is $50. Okay, $50 every single time I get a lead that comes through. Every time that someone fills out their information on this ad right here, I get $50 in my account. Okay, with GoHighLevel and the automations and the AI automation setup, you can literally just add a Stripe charge to the automation section right here. And for every new lead that comes in, it basically auto charges their card information on Stripe and allows you to pay, basically get $50 for every single lead that comes through. And you can even take this one step further, and instead of doing this pay per lead stuff, you can do pay per appointment as well, or even pay per show. What's cool about that is that like because of the AI agents and GoHighLevel, they will book in all of these conversations and like talk to all these people just like this, right? They'll talk to all these people and book in all of these appointments, and then you can even just charge for a booked appointment. Like it literally does it automatically. It is completely AI and it is completely overpowered. So this is how to kind of turn your business into a full stack automation agency or just AI agency in general that's able to provide all of these results, solve the hardest problems and the most painful problems for the business, and make you and your business owner or whoever you're working with more money. Once again, this works for any niche. This works for any type of business. You just need to figure out how to generate leads like I showed here, and then basically converting those leads with AI to jobs and to more revenue for your customer. Okay, I'm sick of people charging these one-time projects, these one-time customs, and these things that are not like replicable for every new customer, trying to like scale. Like you're literally going to explode. It just doesn't work. And so what's extremely valuable about this is that instead of doing these kind of one-time projects, you don't have to do any of that. All you do is use a platform like GoHighLevel, auto import snapshots, auto input automations, auto input chat, chat bots and chat widgets and like all this stuff, all of these normal deliverables that you would offer in an AI agency and literally get like developers to do. You can do all within this one platform and basically provide a service that's 10 times more valuable, so you can charge 10 times the amount and actually make it recurring because you're running ads on their behalf, right? And if you want more information on this, I have an entire 10-hour free course in the description of this video. But it's like, this is so much more lucrative. This is so much more valuable. This model is so much better. Like, it's so much easier to scale when you have clients worth this much money. Like, all you have to do is literally just get like 5 of them and you're good. You know, your life changes so much going from 0 to 10K a month. You know, and everyone says this, but it's true. And I know it's true because I've done it. Like, if that's all it takes is 4 to 5 clients, and all you have to do is run ads like this, you know, forward them to GoHighLevel, just like this. Just like I show you in the free 10-hour course in this description. Like, this is the best way to utilize AI to make a shit ton of money. It just is. It's the best way to fulfill for your clients. It's the best way for them, you know, to be worth a lot of money. And ultimately, this is the best way, in my opinion, to hit these big numbers, you know, without having one-time projects, one-time custom transformations and projects, and like having to basically reset for every single client that you get. You know, with this, you just copy and paste for every client. They all get good results. Everyone's happy, and you can make a bunch more money. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found some value, and I will see you in the next one.